Hello everyone, this is Samriddhi, and in today's video we're going to discuss how it's always you versus you and how discipline matters more than motivation. We often think that how can we become that rare person, someone who's so powerful that people cannot scroll away from, like we do with Instagram Reels. So in this video we're going to discuss that. There's the saying that in a pond, there are fishes, there are sharks, there are snails, there are reptiles, there are frogs, there are earthworms, there are turtles. But it's on you what you become. So life is more like a pond. You have different things, you have different creatures, but it's on you what you become. So be that shark. I'm going to discuss about these three main aspects of life that we often take granted for. Number one thing is that we don't take responsibilities of our action. For example, we often judge people. We believe in conspiracy. For example, our roads are not clean. Who do we blame? We blame our government. But aren't we the one who actually throw the trash on the roads? So we believe in throwing our blame on people. If you fail a test, it's not because of your teachers. It's not because of the system. But it's because of you, because you could not put a lot of effort in that. We often blame it, and that's wrong. The number one thing, and number one attribute and a habit that a student should have is ownership. You should own your life. You should take responsibilities of your action. Number two, which is you should always respect the privilege that you have. If you're someone who can eat well, who can drink well, who can go to school, learn about different things, and if you're someone who is actually watching this video, bro, you're privileged. You're someone who has things in the right place. And there are a lot of people don't in Pakistan. 22 million students are out of school in Pakistan and they don't have this privilege. They don't have phones, they don't have this knowledge, but you have. So you're privileged and be grateful for that. It's a very good aspect in a student to have ownership. Number third, will be my personal experience that there was a certain time of my life in my high school where I worked for people, for showing people that I'm the best. I'm the best in the school. But then I focused on making and working towards my own goals. I used to perform for showing people, but now I perform for my goals. I perform for my long-term goals. We often, pretend for because in life, it's just that we have one person who is ahead of us. It's just we want to show that person that, okay, see, I'm ahead of you and I work the most. And in school life, you often get this. But it's a good thing if you realize it as soon as possible that no one cares. You don't do things to show people because people have no interest in your book, in your life, in your things that you do, in your passion. The only thing that they have interest is in actually making you fall down. Sometimes really. But what you should work on is actually your own goals, because that's what is actually going to lead you away. That's what is going to help you in the long term. Another thing that I would like to mention is that in a student, like in my school, we sit in an auditorium and our mentor actually spreads one light to every single student. He guides us about different aspects of life, and his voice goes to every student sitting there. But only 2% of those students and 2% of that auditorium students work ahead. They work on their life, they work on their goals, but that 98% of students do not work. They just brush it off. So it's that you are privileged. You get the light, but it's still on you that how do you perform on it. So here's the real question. Here's the life's question, that who are you in that point? Are you a shark or are you a frog who's just living with it? So think about it and tell me in the comment sections. Thank you.